Transurfer, and welcome to Transurfing TV. I am Renée Garcia, and this is my video on slides, day 44 of the 78 days of practical transurfing. This has been a huge one for me, guys, because I have been transurfing about 5 years now, and it has been just probably the last 6 months that I have just power punched how I use this technique, building my slide out, embellishing it with more detail, involving all my senses, and oh my God, it is paying off huge. I mean, things are happening Godspeed, and it is incredible. So before I start, remember our new membership site, which has the Vadim Zealand interview given by me. It is awesome. And we have tiers of information, tiers of membership that have both lessons and my Mo Money and Becoming Magnetic courses. If you would like to donate to the International Transurfing Institute and enroll. So remember transurfing.us/member and check out all our options. So with that, day 44, slides. As a rule, people only take action within the limits of physical reality, guided by so-called common sense. This is not particularly effective. You now have a huge advantage. Once you start working with the metaphysical properties of reality, you can materialize whatever you intend. In order for a thought form to manifest in physical reality, you have to reproduce it systematically, running the goal slide through your mind, the picture of what your life would look like if you had already achieved the goal. Unlike useless daydreaming that only occasionally comes into being, this is real work. Do the work and you will see the results. Interpretation. When you practice the visualization technique, the layer of your world shifts into the alternative space to the sector in which your goal has been achieved. Do not think about how this happens. Your thoughts should be focused exclusively on the goal slide. In its own time, outer intention will open doors, real opportunities, the likes of which you could never have foreseen and would not have appeared if you had not worked with the slide. When you see the goal is getting closer, your fears and doubts will vanish. Do not watch the slide from the outside like a film in the cinema. Live it, at least virtually. Pretend it is already happening. Imagine all sorts of new details. Don't let working with the slide become a burden or a chore. Just take pleasure in envisioning the scene in which you have already achieved your goal. Of course, if your visualization is not very distinct, do not try hard to make it clearer. Work on everything in your own way. However it comes. Most importantly, if you work on your slide systematically and enthusiastically, you can consider your goal already in the bag. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down, y'all. When you live in a slide, what is happening is you are transporting yourself to a different sector of the alternative space via your thoughts, your frequency, and your action. So if you are here and you want to achieve something bigger for yourself, right? I want to become something or have something or do something, and it's bigger than you are now. If first you know, you accept, you believe that this variation of reality does in fact exist in the alternative space, which remember it does because the alternative space is limitless. So accept, acknowledge this variation of reality does in fact exist. Then change your thoughts to this higher version of you that already has this thing. What this does is it gets you resonating at the frequency of the set and decorations and all the stuff that is on that life track, which is what you want, by the way, and you transport yourself there. How you get yourself there is living and acting through the slide. So remember, accept, acknowledge that that variation of reality does in fact exist. Keep your thought frequency at the same place as this version of you would be thinking that has the stuff or is a success. Make sure your frequency matches to the best of your ability to this version of you that has already found the success. And of course, take the steps through your doors to your goal, because that's what's actually going to move you there. You have to move your feet, but you move your feet through your slide. And again, the cool thing about reality transurfing is you don't have to figure it all out yourself. All you have to do is get the very, very, very beginning started. All you have to then do is look to your world to show you via outer intention what step you need to take next, and the opportunities, people, all the stuff that you need, resources, everything will start showing up, because again, you are connecting with the higher track where the presence of not only the goal being achieved exists, but all the stuff that is incorporated in that. So you will encounter all that stuff along the way, the networking, the ideas, the opportunities, the offerings, people to help you. All this stuff will come, but you have to acknowledge first off, it exists, that variation exists. Tune your thought frequency, your thought quality to this version of you, and again, take the first step. Taking the first step is key. So how are you playing your slide? Is your slide embellished with enough detail? Are you feeling good about it being in your slide? Do you feel like it's a duty? Are you watching your watch when you start playing your slide? Okay, I have 20 minutes. Or are you really just living in it and feeling good and loving it, and seeing it come to fruition is a joy because you just love living in that slide. So remember, like this video if you do in fact like it, and comment below I love reality transurfing to enter my giveaway to win some of my awesome reprogramming stickers. Thanks so much for watching my video, everyone.